The fifth technique is what I call reanimation. This is where you take the same exact elements from your original 8 bar loop and write a completely new hook. Keep the same chord progressions and use the same instrumentation and samples. Once this is done, then you use those elements as an escape route out of the 8 bar loop. So this is tech tip number 5, and what we're going to be talking about is reanimation. Now the purpose of this is to take your 8 bar loop, your original 8 bars that you have here, and then create an entirely new hook with the same sounds that you have here, and without making too many adjustments, but just enough so that it sounds fresh. So let's take a listen to it from the drop. Right off the top, you should have noticed that the bass line is different. I'm using the same patches, but I changed the bass line here. I've doubled it and added this full patch here to play the entire bass line with the sub. So it will thicken the sound a little bit. Notice here also that with all these bass chops here, I've kept them and copied them over, but I've made adjustments to which ones that I use over which quarter note. The synth patch, the chord progression has slightly changed, and notice that the actual pattern has changed on it. I've added a little arpeggio loop, and effects-wise, I'm using the exact same effects in the first one. I just transferred them over, and I made some slight changes to this little art pattern here. So in essence, I've taken all the elements, all the sounds that I've used in the original 8 bar loop, but I've just made enough adjustments to give it a new sound, something fresh, something different. This basically is reanimation. Give it a shot in your next track, and I'll see you in the next tip. Cheers.